Good morning. Welcome aboard. It's mining day.
Skill training completed.
We're going to pump it up a little bit for mining. What we got? We got our Pioneer. Yes, we do. Check out that fitting we have, micro warp drive. Yep. Did I make some more mining upgrades? Miner 1, tracking 1. Oh, mining laser 1, blueprint, proficiency, right? I think we just have efficiency on that bad boy. Morning, Scampy. It's mining day. Shorter stream today. Got my bubbler all set. Let's go. We're going to turn it up a little bit today. Do some anomalies.
Warp drive active.
Morning. Let's go. Get this mic a little closer. Welcome to Solo Self-Found. Season 3. Episode 5. Mining day. Short stream. We'll turn up the heat a little bit today though. Get some nice ambiance going.
Warp drive active. Granger knows that as an HVAC technician, the heat is on you every
This
day.
one's gonna have ads, huh? Wow, an Outrider. Cool.
When life gives you, oh, no, not now.
Crit. Man, this ooh, there it is. Good morning. Doing this for the AIR career program. A little bit of project discovery. Oh? Oh, fight time is over, huh? Just a few more project discovery. And then I don't have to ever do project discovery again on this account. One big celestial. Good morning.
Permission requested. Domain request accepted. Checklist disabled. Waypoint reached.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, stop.
Belt drive active.
Structure office there. This is some plant. Storage bay. If you want to make them yourself, yeah. Good morning, by the way. We are doing I'm doing a solo self-found run. So I'm glancing at what it will take to, from the scratch, get into reactions. Some tier 4 PI. It is. We're actually doing pretty good so far. This account started now just a couple weeks ago. And I've got my Pioneer here. I'm not allowing any player trading, so I can't sell anything on the market either. You can see in my Air Career program market, I've gotten 28,500 sold. Because some things you can sell to NPCs. The new Ore Epic Arc granted us this Pioneer, and I'm hoping I can repeat it in like 20 days and get another one. Tier 4 PI. I am going to be able to start PI in 2 days. I actually have 3.7 million skill points after just a couple weeks. And I do have 877,000 unallocated. The new player experience now. It's quite nice. The starting area. And the Air program. And login rewards. Although if I would have logged in before this Cradle of War and started this just before it, I could have gotten those ships and all that money from Capsuleer Day stuff. Because all that Capsuleer Day stuff you sell to NPCs. We started after that, so I don't get that, but that's okay. So, step number 1 on this journey is to get PI rocking and rolling. The worst, longest stretch is going to be making 6 billion without being able to sell anything. That's a scary arch to try to get through. Because I can find really good stuff. I did already. I think day 5, we were out grabbing up some loot and doing some exploration. And I picked up this ligature integrated analyzer. So, the way I'm taking it is one step at a time, baby. I'm going to set up my PI, get some basic going. I just have the structure of the PI set up. Once that PI is done and it's on a good route, then I can head towards that huge goal. That's going to be a tough one. $6 billion-isk for that mining drill blueprint. Now, I might be able to go to LP stores and pick up a blueprint. Maybe for a keep star or something. But it's still going to be very, very heavy. So, one step at a time, man. It's a long game, you know. I don't have to get to the end right now. This is actually the first day I've just kind of sat down and done some mining. I don't actually really like to. That's why I have the techno kind of music going and just sitting back, man. This isn't my thing really, mining. But I did pick up a Vexor blueprint. What's going on, kick butt? I picked up a Vexor blueprint, and I intend to make it. We've started skilling into it. That's going to be my workhorse for a little while. Some mission 3 level grinding. I've been streaming every morning lately. Now, that's another discussion, Navy issue. See, they changed the Navy issues, and I have been doing some faction warfare. That's why on my ships I have the Navy issue hobgoblins. However, I'm doing a solo self-found run. And if we look at the Navy issue now, and I go to industry, and I show info, now I can get all this stuff. However, these components down here, I am about a 8 billion-isk grind away from. The PI, I'm only a few days away from. But to be able to make reinforced carbon fiber out of reactions from the scratch means first I need to get a Metanox moon drill. And that blueprint is 6 billion. So I would love to make a Navy issue. Matter of fact, I could only be days away from it if I went the route of being able to buy one thing, which is just reinforced carbon fiber. This right here. I can't buy this from NPCs. Well, I'm doing solo self-found run, which means everything I've found or crafted I can use, but I can't buy off of other players or sell to them. So I need a moon drill to make anything that I like. Now I could work my way up to Myrmidon, or come over here to the Space Potato. Because this, it actually does take these now. So I could not get Space Potato. Let's see. Can I go up to the Brutix? I can. But to get anywhere past a battle cruiser, non-Navy issue battle cruiser, I have to get a moon drill to start reactions. And we've just done some math here. Moon drill's 6 bill, the armature 200, 300 mil. The office center is 200 mil. The processing plant's 200 mil. Storage base 200 mil. The construction parts are 200 mil. So it's about 7.5 bill. Now, without doing this portion, if I allowed myself just to buy this reinforced carbon fiber, or if they could put a way in for me to get it, then I'd be only a few days away. Because I'm researching for PI right now. And in 2 days, so likely on Monday, I'll be setting up PI. Which I'll have to do some IS grinding for too, but this has been kind of just a fun, chill little thing for me. I'm liking it. You know, I play my main with my buddy probably Saturday night, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But waking up, chilling here before work, I wanted to give myself a little bit of a challenge.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Neocons too. Robotics we're gonna build. Bacteria we're gonna build. Guidance systems. Good time to stretch. Oh. The web, in case I'm running away from someone or kiting mobs, I can micro warp drive and then get out of their range. If they're within my range, I can run away and web them. But really, because that's the item that I had, I don't have anything else. I don't have any shield mods yet. I've been focusing on crafting armor stuff, like armor reppers, armor hardening. And this playthrough, everything that I've found or crafted, I'm putting on my ships. So like this ship doesn't have any rigs because I only have 3 rig blueprints, and they're going to be for my first Vexer. But I was happy to pick up this Pioneer on a solo self-found run. That was great. We have a long-term goal of being able to craft our own Navy issue fits, which I just put together. The cost of getting the reaction materials. Yeah, I can't buy stuff. Can't sell stuff to players, can't buy stuff from players. I'm just a little challenge. You know, I play normally, you know, Fridays, Saturdays with my boys and stuff. But this is a nice thing to do before work. Something to see if I can't knock out. So the moon drill blueprint is 6 billion. However, I might be able to snag something from an LP store. I am allowing myself to sell things to NPC traders. And obviously I can buy blueprint originals, just not the copies. So you can see in our air career program, I've earned 28,500 on the market so far. Which once I get into wormholes and get that blue loot, I'll be able to sell that to NPCs. Also, welcome Dr. Muerte. Señor Muerte. Please do not come kill me. Yesterday was an awesome day. I went out to the outer ring. I marked this spot because it's got Mercalcite. Went out to the outer ring, got a venture blueprint, and got back. So from that point, it's all uphill from here. Can't kill unlimited ventures. However, I'm not a big fan of mining. This is my first mining day. Obviously, I'll need to do a bunch of exploration. I did pick up a fantastic exploration find already for this playthrough, which is a bummer that I can't sell it. But I will craft it and I'll put it on my ships and just make them a little bit better. It's faction. Oh yeah, that's right. This mid-grade I can put on now. Here we go. I did find in my exploration day, a ligature integrated analyzer blueprint. And these things I can find through exploration. Oh yeah, the relic analyzers. I just picked up all these blueprints. Really, I've gone around and just and scooped up as I need them. Right. So these analyzers, I was probably just gonna. Yeah, it is nice, isn't it? And the good thing about this is it doesn't take any reactions or PI to build this. I can get these things, I believe, yeah, all through just hacking. So I'll jump into wormholes a couple days, hack away. These high-tech manufacturing tools I'm going to have to find in C3s or 4s. A little riskier, but I'll be able to make this, which is worth 276 million, right? But the funny part is I'll be able to make this way before I could make, say, a data analyzer too, right? I need, well, that's PI. Hold on a sec. Quantum microprocessor. Okay, so that's reactions. Yeah, totally. Because otherwise you don't have a reason to interact with most of the stuff in the game, right? This is a way for me where I have interacted with most of it, just to start over and interact with everything in the game. Especially since they had a new player experience. I went through all that. And I know some little, tips and tricks, like getting this Pioneer through the new Epic arc. It's helpful. But yeah. So yeah, to even build a data analyzer too, you need those. and that requires reactions. And I'm doing calculations today, and if I'm ever to get into reactions, this is going to be the blueprints for building the moon drill, and then the moon drill blueprint itself. Now I believe if I do LP runs for a faction, I may be able to shorten that up a lot. Now I wish I could do LP runs for faction and just get this one item. So I'm building a Vexor after today. The Vexor Navy issue requires just one thing, along with all the Navy issues. It requires these two. I'm going to be doing PI on Monday, as I'm skilling into it right now. But this one item, reinforced carbon fiber, is the only reaction material I need. So you could do this run without reactions and just do the PI and everything else and just buy these, because these aren't very expensive. 20K each. Hello, Stampy. But in order to make these, it's reactions, and it's moon goo. It is. I'll have PI Monday, and be firing that up. I'll have the PI ready for anything I'm gonna need it for. But that moon drill is the long term, because along this ship tree, in order for me to get anywhere above this battle cruiser line, I'm gonna need some reactions. Now, if I was smart, once I get to a certain point, I would allow myself to buy that reinforced carbon fiber. We'll see. I plan on trying to go as solo self-found as I can. Ow! I believe you still can. I don't think they're as effective, but that won't really matter for us. Always is enough. Always. I'll also need fuel blocks. Is it nitrogen? Yep, we'll need fuel blocks also to run the moon drill. Just tell me what you need. It requires fuel blocks and magmatic gas. I don't remember how to get that. An orbital skyhook. All of this is required for just that carbon fiber. This is true. Or yes. I wonder which one I'll choose. Well, let's see here. What's going to be harder to get? I don't know. Let's see here. What is it called? Amar? It's a destroyer, right? Now, if I can, yeah, bombers. Yeah. I think the problem is we're going to have to go down further. And very likely I'm going to have to just fit one of my actual just vexors. So likely we'll be fitting a vexor with an anchored, let's see, anchored, not a phase anchor. Yeah, bombers might be the way to go. There's a crit. There's like a anchorable bubble that you have to drop in space. 07. Good to meet you. And thank you. I'll be on it each day in the morning at this time. Thanks for the follow, bud. Bite, 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 lick. Well, that AI salesman's name was Extravagant Pregnancy. Be right back, just a minute. You know, I might be smart to actually be hitting the Veldspar 3 grade. I don't think there's any 4 left. See how much of that is left. Oh, he's got some left. Good. Cool to see an outrider. Only seen a couple of these. Instantly go to that new one. We don't know what's there. Probably amber. Well, let's check it out. This is a feldspar deposit. It's in our home system. Very nice. That's a federal moissanite reserve. How much do we have to mine in order to join their little party? Mine moissanite's complete. Upcoming. Complete agent mission. Okay. I see. Wait, how come this does... What am I missing here? My personal contribution needs to be 180,000. That's too much for me. Found that mid-grade thing yesterday. We need a little more scordite today. Hey, look, we're still alive.
Here's to whoever coined the phrase, you only live once.
Man, you didn't stick it up in there, did you?
No, not at all. This is going to give us the pyrite that we need to make our first vexor. Now I might have to run around tomorrow morning and get just a little bit more scrap to craft some of those rigs. But otherwise, we might be squared away for our first level 3 runner. The problem is I don't have the actual vexor blueprint. That's the next thing we work towards, which is 83 million. Not too bad.
Come on. Come on. Come on, hurry up. Come on, get in there. Come on.
Being very methodical about how we use our skill points here. Kind of moving up, you know, electronics, armor compensation, mechanics we need. Just really moving equally along. We're going to get some hauler skills at some point, which we could move up, but no point. Then we'll work towards probably hacking will be moved down. astrometric acquisition and astrometrics. Be really nice. Once we knock those out, we can do some hardcore scanning. But I'm being very methodical about how I do all of this. We're getting a cruiser tomorrow, or however long it takes to craft with our skills. And then command centers by Monday, so that I can start PI. Now I'm gonna have to get really lucky. And gank a ship that's got some reinforced carbon fiber. I should message this seller. Say, excuse me, sir. Morning Beast. I'm on mining day. You hear this music? We're making mining cool again. Hey, you want to say hello to your brother?
Hello. You don't know now?
No. Been doing Whiskerwood. He says, you know what he said to you.
What?
Well, I don't want to say it. It's not appropriate for me to say it in front of viewers. And
Well, he loves me very much.
he loves you very much. Yeah, actually, that is what he said. He's like, hey, Brian, I miss you. I love you. Whiskerwood, huh? That does look good, actually. I wish I could see what you're playing if I go like that and hit the shift tab. That'd be nice. Because a lot of time, what I used to do, I wouldn't bug you about what you were playing. What I used to do is take a look at what you were playing and be like, huh, go to the store page. Yeah. And I'd be like, this looks pretty interesting. And I'd kind of look at the information on it, and you know, if you're spending multiple days playing it, it's probably a pretty dang good game. So that's kind of what I go off of. 早啊，我的小小放屁。Are you gonna come over? Alright, I'm warping back. Profile still shows recently played. I might start doing that. I'm flying home. You're not gonna come scoot by? I could put you on camera like a pet Scampy over here. Really? Let's reprocess that. Let's see what we got. Is that enough to get the Vexer cooking? We should have a dedicated cat cam. He's been up here a lot today, meowing and stuff. Oh, I stopped a tad short today. That's all right. We would have had to craft all this other stuff anyway. You know, a couple salvagers. Do we have a multi-spectrum energized hard membrane? Oh, I've got EM coating. I have these small armor repairers, which will be decent. I have a large cap battery. I have drone damage amplifier. Here's my multi-spectrum energized hard membrane. Layered energized membranes. Okay. And I've got micro warp drives. So I'm just going to get some other stuff crafted up. Did I have a damage control in here? We're going to put a damage control on. We'll go ahead and cook up a damage control. And then let's see about these rigs. This one we can make. Not this one or this one. We need more of these melted capacitor consoles. So, I am still going to have to do a day of running around. I should do a pet cam. Just a cam on this chair instead of on me. Nobody wants to look at me anyway. Alright. This was a nice little mining stream today. We almost got the Vexer cooked up. Thank you.